Hello everyone, welcome back to a new episode of Metroid Prime 4. The last time we left off, we were here at Vault Forge, and I need to check out these other towers, because there's some things we can do with them. So, yeah, let's go get to some of these areas and see what we can grab. And then we need to get out of here, I suppose, and go to Flare Pool. Alright, here we are, in a room. Yep, they just got annihilated. Gotcha. Oh, they lived through that? Oh, not much. They just require like a little bit extra. Okay, so this room. I do have that there is something here. Aha. Shot expansion. There is one up there. Now, how did I grapple node? Oh, that would do it. Here we go. How do I get up that high, though? There's not, like, magnet rails or anything over here, I don't believe. So... How does it actually expect me to get up there? Can I do this? Yeah, it does get me high enough. Okay. So that's what I need, I think. Can't get even higher, right? No. Yeah, there we go. I didn't even need to do that whole jump that I was doing. There we go. And there's my shot expansion. Which, we are getting there on the items, actually. I saw in my save file because I did update the game before recording today. Yeah, we're at 87% of items. So, 96% of scans, I believe, is the number we are at, which is also quite nice. But we are certainly getting there. Don't really think there's anything in here for me to see. I do believe I just need to go down here. And I have that there's something in here, apparently. I do kind of hear something. I did hear something. Because I have that there's an item listed there. But... what is it? You know what? If this is the, thing I need over here... the scout bot, I can just hit that and it'll just tell me if there is something over there or if I've, like, misput something. It feels like you need to do something when the elevator, like, stops like that, so maybe that was it, because I thought I heard something. But if I just go get the scout bot, we'll know for sure. And then I won't even have to worry about sitting there hypothesizing. So it seems like a good call to me. Hello. Oh, okay, you just died. Yeah, so here's what this is. And, like, yeah, I had that I needed Spider Ball, which, yeah, I do. But, I would say I need other things more. Like lightning. Are you waking up? Yeah, you. Come on. Scoutbot. Hit me with it. Tell me where all the items I'm missing are. Area map has been updated. They have been marked. Thank you. So yeah, there is an item over there that I have not grabbed. There's an item in here? And yeah, there is one up there. Okay. Give me 1 second. Let's see about getting over here first. How is this even going to work? I imagine I'm gonna have to boost ball onto something else? Oh. Oh, there's just platforms right there. That's hilarious. Ow. That probably wasn't pleasant. There we go. Okay, now that we've done that, we can do this and live. Actually, maybe I should just... Well, no. I was gonna say maybe I should do this one last, since I'm gonna have to come back down here anyway, which is true. But, I mean, I'm already kind of in the process of it now. I just missed. Okay, you know what? Yeah, we will come back and do this one last. Because it has the little fast travel thing. That's why I couldn't take that fast travel there. Because I didn't take the fast travel, and it's because I haven't unlocked it. Like the little transport elevator. So. Back up here, apparently. Yeah, in this room, which I didn't even have anything marked in this room. So this is actually one that I just never marked. So without these scout bots, I guess I would have missed it. Hey, you. You like that? How's that feel? Well, you lived, so... Okay, now you're dead. Okay, so... What is this? Yeah. Linchpin can be pulled off with physical force. I guess I just never heard the item, because you don't really hear the sound effect that much. Yeah. That's probably why I didn't notice it. Interesting. Can these other ones be pulled off? I guess you can kind of hear it, but it is like up there. Can this one also be pulled off? Like I did that one, but I guess not. So how is that helpful to me then? Because I don't think I can jump on these to jump up there. Oh, this one can also be pulled off. There we go. It's just on a different side. There we go. Okay, I'm here. Okay, yeah, they're just all on different sides. Gimme. Okay. So yeah, that's definitely one I would have been struggling to find otherwise. Because, yeah, I was only paying attention to the rooms that I did actually mark. So let's go here. Because there's definitely something up here that I never got. I'm still not totally sure what it is or how I'm supposed to get it. Like I said, I imagine it's when the elevator kind of stops there. Like maybe I can look around and do something while that happens. But it does also say it's just like right behind or like above me. Oh, yeah, it is just right there. Wow. Oh my god. Okay, I'm just a fool. I am just a fool. Is this a bomb jump needed? I feel like it might be. There we go. Yeah. Get up. Come on. Come on. There we go. Large shot expansion acquired. Good. Yeah, we could have gotten that one way earlier, honestly. But I just did not notice it. Yeah, you stopped. I know, you're broken. Just work. Alright. So, now we just gotta get back down there. Let me get rid of that. And yeah, that's a lot more cleared up. We might actually 100% again. Assuming there's not something really weird that stops me from doing it. Like, I don't know, Takabi not showing up where I need him to, or something. Because yeah, those seem like they might be weird, but there's probably a way to like force make him go to a new location, and I can just do that. Die. Okay, and yeah, nothing of interest over there, so it is just go over here now. Alright. We are out of here. The platforms should still be active over here. That thing is still trying to shoot me. Oh my god, you are... I dislike you. So you get the cruelest death possible. Or not cruelest. I guess burning you alive would be the cruelest. Or like freezing you. But the most destructive death I can imagine. Yes, I wasted a power bomb on that. No, I do not regret it. Oh my god, wow, you have to like really land right on top of those things. I keep adjusting and I'm like, it'll probably connect me to it without too much trouble as long as I'm close, but no, that does not appear to be the case at all. Alright, come on. Make sure you land like right on that thing. Good. Just a few more. Okay, straight up. Good. And now we open up our little fast travel point. Which is dandy. Thank you. Boom. And then, yep, here's another one of the... I remember remarking on how weird it is that there's just one hanging out in a box like that. Cool. Get me up, please. That one seemed like it was being kind of weird for a second. Didn't it look like it was flickering? I swear as it did. And that kind of scared me a bit. Okay, so let's get out of here. Stop that. Quit it. You too. And you. I got places to be. Alright, so this is just one thing really quick that we get over here. It should just be lightning, I believe I have marked as. Down here at the bottom. That's certification, I believe it was. It is surreal to actually be approaching the end of this, I must say. Here we go. And down here. Ow. Maybe don't do that. Okay. Why is this not active? Is it because you are alive? Whoops. I think it's because you're alive. I don't think it wants me to do it while you're here. Lock will be released once the emergency is resolved. Are you the emergency? I'm guessing so. Is it released now? Yeah, there we go. Okay, cool. So down to certification. Let's rev our engine and be on our way. The music in Volt Forge is like very hype. I do like that about Volt Forge. Okay, so now we're basically right here. Yup, I remember this. It's just you. Oh, does it need a continuous charge? Like that? Oh, you actually have to have that to activate it. That's fun. Unless I was just meant to keep shooting it just with the regular shots. But doing the lightning bolt charge for it made sense to me. There we go. So that should be everything. Tower 1 or 2. Oh, wait, there's something down there? Oh, there sure is. That's Tower 1. Okay, I guess I'm headed back over there. Alright. There's apparently something in here. What? I do not know. Or how to get to it, I do not know. Guessing we need to... I guess I can just... Wait, yeah, now I can just walk down here. Okay. Yeah, we can't just walk down here. No, it's not as electrified. External flooding has caused the cable support brace to separate due to corrosion. Analysis implies the cable then fell from the ceiling, damaging the walkway. Okay, so it's got to be this. Maintenance shaft damaged. Did it say can be pulled off with enough force? Sure did. Okay, so yeah, that's definitely one I missed too. Because I was so used to not being able to... thinking I couldn't walk on the floor at all. Yeah, eat that, nerd. Give me this. Shot expansion acquired. Alright, and now I believe that is everything in Vault Forge. Looking, it seems like that is the case. So, we are out of here. Aha! I went ahead and came out here and I was like, I'm going to see if he's over here at the other one. Sure enough, he is. So hopefully after I see you here, I can just go collect the final one at the last place and we'll be good. I would prefer to not aggro the bugs over there. Hey, nerd. Alright, I'm ready for a preaching.
Shamus, nice to see you again. I was born on the fourth moon of Salatine, in the northern reaches. Resources were scarce and each day was a struggle to survive. By my generation, it was difficult to support the family by hunting, so I joined the Federation. I don't know if this was in line with Solon and my father's way, but I had to do it to feed our family. So from hunter, I became sniper. It's strange. My words flow so easily around you. Oh, before you go, Samus, it looks like there's a few ruins in this valley. I found something near one of them.
Shot expansion. Thank you. It is interesting, cause like...
Good hunting, Samus.
It's weird that, Takabi gets so much play, whereas like, we don't really have this with a lot of the other characters. Like, I guess we get a bit of it with like Mackenzie and stuff, but we don't have like a... Like, this strikes me as like a companion quest in a game where like, yeah, you go track them down on the map and then, you know, they'll give you like lore about them and stuff, and maybe they just didn't have time to include that for Nora and everyone else, but it would have been kind of cool, and maybe that's something they would have added if they had the time and stuff. It would have been cool to have like little companion quest-esque things like this for all of the characters. You know, not needed, but it feels odd that Takabi's the only one that gets this treatment, really. You know what I mean? It feels like something is missing because the other ones don't have something similar, is basically what I'm getting at. So, yeah. But, I mean, we all know that this game did have a troubled development, and God, I don't even remember how many times it had to restart development. But it was a pretty good amount of times, so it was struggling. So the fact that it got out and it is, you know, as good as it is at all is pretty crazy, and quite high praise. I definitely do think I think I mentioned it on stream recently. I do think as far as like the newest Metroid games that have come out between this and Dread, I do think I prefer Dread to this one, because Dread did like some really crazy stuff, and like this has some cool ideas in it, but it does just feel like more Prime. And that's not a bad thing. But the only other downside to it is it does feel a little unfinished in some areas. Like the overworld stuff, definitely, it feels like they probably intended for there to be more going on here, but they just ran out of time and were like, okay, we've got to just ship the game, which is fair. But like, yeah, like the overworld seems like it's missing a few things that I would expect it to have, like some more stuff to do in it, basically. And then, like I said, like it feels like the companion quest for everybody else may have been something they intended at some point, because it does feel weird that Takabi is just the only one that you find out this stuff with, you know, like. it would have been cool if they were going to lean into having these like multiple soldier party members and stuff to be like, I don't know, you go back and Ezra's like, oh, there's a Griever attack going on at this place, and it starts a special mission where you go fight with Ezra and fight with a bunch of Grievers, and you find out some more about him and stuff, you know? It's like, are these things that Prime really needed? No, but since the Takabi stuff was already in here anyway, you know, it would be cool, I think, if they're wanting to go that route. But I definitely feel like the Viola is underutilized. Because I feel like they probably wanted to do way more with it, and once again just ran out of time, so they couldn't. Which is unfortunate, but I think now that Prime 4 is out, you know, if they want to double down on a lot of these ideas and expand upon them, that'd be really cool. There's also, like, I do feel like the psychic powers don't, like, switch the game up as much as I thought they would. Like, the spider ball one is really cool. What the hell? Hi. Oh, I need to scan you. That's for damn sure. Mollusk morphology. Leaping spitter. Can lurk beneath the surface of lava due to its heat-resistant scaly skin. It jumps into the air and spits flares if it detects intruders. Leaping splitters are mollusks that inhabit flare pool. Normally they dive deep into the lava and remain inert, but if there are changes in their environment, such as dramatic shifts in the heat levels of the lava, they may temporarily migrate to more shallow areas of the pool. They detect danger while in a shallow area. They will attempt to drive off the threat by flipping up into the air and scattering lava bombs. Okay. Cool. Debris from the energy diffusion cannon explosion, composed of metals superheated then cooled during the detonation. And then this needs, cornicite. High-powered explosives are needed to clear it, which I believe should just be a super missile. Okay, there we go. It can be dismounted right now. Yeah. I mean, it would be hard for it to be power bomb, so. Alright, we're in. But yeah, it's basically just like, it seems like there was a lot of things that probably had to be left on the cutting room floor for this game, and that's a bummer to see. It's not the biggest deal in the world, obviously. But it is a bummer to see it. Hello. Entrance to the maintenance tank, conduit blocked by rock. Strong impact can get rid of it. Hello. What do we have over here? But as far as like gameplay and stuff goes, like yeah, obviously there's good stuff here. It still feels like a Prime, you know. A lot of the people that were saying stuff like, "Oh, it's like it's terrible" and stuff. I'm like, I don't think that's the case. I think it definitely feels unfinished in some spots, but it's not like this black eye to the Prime series that some people seem to think with the stuff. Because even the Miles stuff, even though it like annoys me with him being like, "Here's where you go," it's like it does not ruin the game. I still think the game is a fine experience. Like I said, I still think Dread was cooler and did some more interesting things. But you know, it's also one of the 2D ones, so it's kind of just a different beast in general. How in the... It's clearly I want that. Ow. But, yeah, like, Dread did a lot of really, really crazy stuff, and I feel like this game was intending to do that with, like, the Viola and stuff, but unlike Dread, it didn't have the time to really follow up on those ideas and stuff, you know? So was that it? Oh. Wait, yeah, okay, no, that was it. There is still a thing in there. So I do need to mark this, but what's in this room? There it is! Charged particle cannon attachment for the upper right arm of a Galactic Federation heavyweight golem. The cannon and connection sockets are relatively undamaged and full restoration appears possible. What the hell is that? Big, like, spoder thing, kinda? Or just, like... Can't tell how many legs. Arthropod, yep. Behemoth. Giant arthropod with 8 legs. 4 independent eyes and 3 mouths. Its entire body is covered with a mineralized skin layer that neutralizes all firearms. Attacks by rapidly shooting flaming projectiles from its mouth, using oscillation waves to drive enemies away, and producing a powerful air suction to pull enemies in. Only its eyes are vulnerable. Behemoth is a giant arthropod that lives in the caves of Magdrada Volcano. Body is covered in a layer of mineralized skin that neutralizes all firearms. Its 4 eyes, which are directly connected to its brain via delicate nerves, are vulnerable to damage when open. It is aggressively territorial and will attack anyone that gets too close, either by rushing toward them in an attempt to ram them or through a variety of fire-based attacks. These attacks are fueled by the behemoth, creating a flammable mixture of air and its own body fluids, which it can then emit either in a mist it ignites by striking the ground to create a fiery ring, or as a series of firebombs expelled from its 3 mouths. 96%. How exactly does one hit one of your eyes? I'm wondering. Okay, I just hit one apparently. There we go. Okay, yeah, there we go. Would like to hit an eyeball. Oh, I got it. The super missile to the eye is not what you want. That's not good. That's very painful, I'm sure. I didn't even give you the opportunity to finish your attack there, but... Friend, you are not having a good day. Yeah, it's not a good day for our little arthropod friend here. Your poor eyes. Whoop. That's different. Yeah, I kind of just stun-locked you into doing this one attack for a bit. Wonder how effective power bombs are against you, even. Okay, I just gotta get the ones on the side of your head. Which... easier said than done. That'll do it. Now I just need the one on the other side, friend. Oh wait, yeah, I didn't actually destroy that eye there. It's still active. Still active. Jeez. Boom. That's that one gone. Yeah, it's just this one that needs to go now. Luckily, I have stupid amounts of super missiles, so this thing really never stood a chance. I wonder how good the lightning would have been against it, since it just locks on. Sorry, I need my mech arm. I apologize. We could have been friends. I could have rode you into battle. Wreckage from the Galactic Federation UTO Research Center on planet Tanamar, brought here when the Lemorn teleporter went out of control. Alright. All of the mech parts have been obtained. We've been recording for like 40 minutes, but I did cut a fair bit of that out, so... I'm not totally sure... what else I need to do for that, really? And then this whole thing... Can I, just shoot it from out here? I can. Cool. I can just do that. Because, yeah, it was, causing some problems for me over here. But... Ooh. Okay, it stopped again. So... How is this supposed to work? Then... Maybe I can hit it with, like, the stronger shot? But god, it's gonna take so long just to get back over here. Yeah, that's not gonna work. think shooting it like I did from there is the way? And then you just have to get to it really fast? I believe, at least. Oops, not mean to do that. Accidentally hit my ZR there. Because yeah, I can't unmorph ball here. So... gotta be... Ow. I'm just slowly killing myself on this lava. This would be a hilarious place to game over. So, yeah, it is that one. That do it? So how long is that going to last? Yeah, it flows like almost immediately again. So how am I expected to get that then? Okay, let's... The viola can't be summoned right now. Damn it. Oh. Have I never scanned this, really? Significant leak from a lava transport pipe. Exercise caution as direct contact may cause injury. Quickly cooling the lava will briefly halt the flow. Yeah, I already know this. Maybe I do need to get back to the other side and activate something over there. And then that'll allow me to do something different. Because that lava flow never seems to stop unless I'm crazy. Like, that just seems to be constantly flowing. There's no break in it. There's nothing like up here. No. But that's a power bomb, so I definitely want that. That's for sure. Okay. Here. Wait, now that I think about it, can I even... Yeah, I can't. Because this door didn't work, right? Yeah, that was the whole thing. This door does not work. So there's got to be a way to get that door open. Wheeled vehicle gate. Operation halted by circuit failure. It cannot be opened. But it wouldn't let me go into my viola on the other side. Was it just being weird? Like, was I just in like a bad spot? I was too close to something and that's why it wouldn't let me get on my viola here? I also just need to be careful not to die once again. But this item is bothering me. And there's gotta be something I'm missing. I don't know for sure though. Ow. There's a whole bar of health gone just like that. Lava hurts. Who knew? Yep. Okay, there's these. Okay, that's what I missed. Yeah. I was confused why the viola wouldn't work, but then I didn't even notice that we could have just done this. Okay, so that's what I needed. God, there we go. And then I tried freezing it and everything, I just didn't notice the things. Okay. Whoops, did not mean to do that. Boom, boom, boom. Is that gonna stop the lava flow? Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so... Nope, don't do that. Let's jump up here. Whoa, that was weird. And then over here. And then over here. Here, and here. Okay. Now we just go in, we collect our item, and I'm good. And this item will no longer be bothering me anymore. I really thought I was onto something with the, shooting it with, ice. Because I was like, oh, maybe this is the one where it requires you to have the super ice shot, much like we had one that seemingly required the super lightning shot, but it might not have. It might have just been like, oh, I needed to shoot it with lightning multiple times, but I used the charged lightning bolt instead. But it would have been cool if there was an item that did require you to get the super shot upgrades. Okay, so now that we've done that, can get rid of you, can get rid of you, and then, yeah, there's just like 2 quick items for me to grab in Flare Pool, and a little area right there. And whatever this is. Yeah. Okay. Well, we can check out the rest of this stuff next time, so. Alrighty. Hope you have enjoyed, and I'll see you next time for some more.